What's good everybody, it's Sean here and I am back today to give you guys a review of the Adidas Ozweego in the Cloud White and Solar Yellow colorway. Today's video is sponsored by Rose Gold and Black. So they're an Australian-based men's jewelry and accessory company and they produce some very wearable, very versatile and high quality product. So be sure to check out their website through the link below where you'll be able to get exclusive savings for my viewers only. So on the site you'll see a ton of different accessories ranging from bracelets to necklaces, and again you'll get exclusive savings through that link below. Jumping back to the shoes, so first off I want to give a huge shout out over to Adidas Canada for sending me over this pair. The Adidas Ozweego is honestly one of my favorite silhouettes from Adidas to come out in quite some time. Inspired by the classic Ozweego line from the 90s, this is a completely new silhouette that simply draws inspiration from the past. So these guys dropped in June for a retail price of $110 US or $150 here in Canada. And the official colorway for this shoe is Cloud White, Gray 1, and Solar Yellow. So jumping straight into the shoe, for the most part, the upper of the sneaker is constructed using this very lightweight mesh. This mesh to the touch is very soft, very flexible and breathable. Stitched around the frontal edge of the toe box, we have this overlay which gives you added durability and also avoids getting the toe box completely dirty as quickly. Running down the bottom of both sides of the sneaker, here we have this very soft gray suede. Underneath this, we also have this reflective 3M as well. Above this, we have the Adidas 3 stripes done in nylon, and this is done for the most part in this very eye-popping solar yellow color. Wrapping around the center area of the shoe where the eyelets are, so here we have a combination of suede and 3M once again, and at the very top we have this hit of blue which is where the eyelets are. You'll also notice there's these solar yellow tubes as well, which I find to be very unique visually. In terms of laces, these come with standard rope style laces in white, and then underneath this we have this leather tongue which is padded down the center, and it's finished off with the Adidas Trefoil logo at the top in blue. As we move on to the back end of the sneaker, so again we have more of that white mesh, and you'll see that solar yellow plastic tube running along the back end of the shoe as well. On the very back of the sneaker, so we have these two hits of gray suede, and then you'll see the plastic tube protrudes out, basically acting as a heel pull tab. And then the back heel is finished off with this overlay of soft neoprene. Taking out the insoles, so these come with a solar yellow colored insole with Adidas branding found on the heel. So the upper of these Ozweegos sits atop this full-length EVA foam midsole. This is done in this off-white or sail color, and then incorporated within the midsole, we have Adiprene Plus, which is underneath the forefoot, and Adiprene, which is underneath the heel. So Adiprene on the heel is known to be very good at shock absorption, and Adiprene Plus on the forefoot is known to be very responsive, and it's meant to give you that explosive bounce-back feeling. Turning these guys over to the bottom, so here we have the outsole, which is done in a combination of this exposed foam along with black rubber overlays. So this shoe has a very unique traction pattern. It has these unique shapes protruding out of the outsole, which visually gives it a very interesting look. So in terms of sizing, despite the Adidas website saying that these run small and you should go up a half size, I personally found these to fit true to size. So my feet measures as a true size 10, they're slightly on the wider side, and these definitely fit me perfectly in a size 10. Going up a half size, there'd be way too much room in the toe box, and despite going true to size, there's still adequate room in the toe box, even for my wider feet. To give you guys a point of reference, I got these in a size 10 and I'm a 10.5 in other shoes like the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 and the EQT 9317. So long story short, measure your foot, whatever that size is, get this shoe in that size. Next up, from a comfort standpoint, so these are pretty decently comfortable. As I mentioned from the start, the upper is super breathable and super lightweight, and while the midsole isn't boost, it's still very good. Combining a soft EVA foam with Adiprene inserts on the forefoot and the bottom heel, it gives you a good balance between having stability and a nice soft ride. So these are definitely wearable for long hours, and in my opinion, they felt great. Last but not least, in terms of the quality of the sneaker, it's nothing crazy, it's just pretty standard materials, but considering the relatively lower price point, I was not disappointed at all. So with all that out of the way, now let me lace these up and I'll show you guys how the Adidas Ozweego looks on feet. overall, as I mentioned right from the beginning of this video, the Ozweego is one of my favorite silhouettes to come out from Adidas in quite some time. I feel like this shoe gives a good balance between being a retro looking chunky sneaker, but still being sleek enough that it's not completely silly. Add to the fact that it's very lightweight and very comfortable on feet, these definitely have me sold. I also really like this colorway as well, being a relatively neutral looking sneaker with enough splashes of the solar yellow and blue to really make it pop out. So let me know in the comment section down below how you guys feel about the Adidas Ozweego in the cloud white and solar yellow colorway. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esgo8, check out my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. Before I end this video, I want to give one final thank you to Adidas Canada for sending me over this pair, as well as a huge thank you to the sponsor for today's video, Rose Gold and Black. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.